What if I told you that the relentless pursuit of love might actually be keeping you from true happiness? Welcome to our channel, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to help you live a more fulfilling life. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that resonates with almost everyone at some point: why you should not chase love, and how Stoic philosophy offers a guide for navigating relationships with wisdom and serenity. If you find value in our discussions, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. Now, let's get started. The Stoic philosophers, particularly Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, have offered profound insights into the nature of love and relationships. Their teachings provide a unique perspective on why chasing love can be detrimental to our well-being. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of living in accordance with nature and focusing on what is within our control. When we chase love, we often place our happiness in the hands of another person, something that is inherently outside our control. To understand this better, let's break down the Stoic approach to love and relationships. Firstly, consider the idea of Eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or a state of being happy. For Stoics, Eudaimonia is achieved through living a virtuous life in harmony with nature and focusing on our own actions and reaction. When we chase love, we tend to deviate from this path, becoming obsessed with winning someone's affection or approval. This obsession can lead to anxiety, disappointment, and a sense of unfulfillment. Imagine you're in a relationship where you're constantly seeking validation from your partner. You might find yourself overanalyzing their every word, action, or gesture, trying to discern whether they truly love you. This behavior not only creates unnecessary stress, but also diminishes your sense of self-worth. According to Stoic philosophy, the key to a fulfilling relationship lies in self-sufficiency and emotional resilience. We must remember that our worth does not depend on another's opinion or affection. Instead, it is rooted in our own virtues and the way we live our lives. Another critical aspect of Stoicism is the Dichotomy of Control, a concept introduced by Epictetus. It teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. Our thoughts, actions, and responses are within our control, while the actions, thoughts, and feelings of others are not. When we chase love, we often try to control how the other person feels about us, which is futile and counterproductive. By focusing on our own actions and maintaining our integrity, we can cultivate more authentic and healthier relationships. Picture a scenario where you constantly try to impress someone you're infatuated with. You might change your appearance, agree with their opinions, or engage in activities you don't enjoy, all in an attempt to win their affection. This behavior not only compromises your authenticity, but also sets you up for disappointment. Even if you succeed in winning their love, the relationship is built on a shaky foundation of pretense and insecurity. A Stoic approach, on the other hand, emphasizes being true to yourself and allowing relationships to develop naturally, without manipulation or deceit. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, reminds us of the importance of tranquility and emotional stability. He argues that external circumstances, including relationships, should not disturb our inner peace. When we chase love, we often become emotionally volatile, experiencing extreme highs and lows based on the other person's behavior. This emotional turbulence can distract us from our personal growth and well-being. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a steady and calm demeanor, regardless of external circumstances. Consider the example of Marcus Aurelius, who wrote extensively about maintaining inner peace in the face of external challenges. In his meditations, he advises us to remain indifferent to external events, including the actions of others, and to focus on our own virtue and wisdom. Applying this to relationships, we can see that chasing love often leads to an overemphasis on external validation and a neglect of our inner state. By prioritizing our own emotional stability and self-improvement, we can form more balanced and fulfilling relationships. Another essential Stoic concept is amor fati, or love of fate. This principle teaches us to embrace whatever happens in life, including the outcomes of our relationships, with acceptance and gratitude. When we chase love, we often become fixated on a specific outcome, such as winning someone's heart or maintaining a perfect relationship. This fixation can lead to frustration and despair when things don't go as planned. By adopting an amor fati mindset, we can appreciate the experiences and lessons that come our way, regardless of the outcome. Imagine you're in a relationship that ends unexpectedly. Instead of spiraling into despair and questioning your worth, a Stoic approach would encourage you to accept the situation as part of your journey and to learn from it. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or denying your feelings, but rather approaching the situation with a sense of detachment and resilience. By doing so, you can move forward with grace and wisdom rather than being consumed by bitterness or regret. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of self-love and self-care. When we chase love, we often neglect our own needs and well-being in favor of pleasing someone else. This can lead to burnout, resentment, and a loss of identity. By focusing on self-love and self-care, we can ensure that we are in a healthy and balanced state of mind, which is essential for forming meaningful and lasting relationships. Consider the analogy of a garden. If you neglect your garden and focus solely on admiring someone else's, your own garden will wither and die. However, if you tend to your garden, nurturing it with care and attention, it will flourish and become a source of joy and beauty. In the same way, by prioritizing self-love and self-care, we can cultivate a rich and fulfilling life that attracts healthy and positive relationships. Finally, let's address the Stoic concept of sympathia, or the interconnectedness of all things. This principle teaches us to view ourselves as part of a larger whole, interconnected with the world around us. When we chase love, we often become narrowly focused on one person, losing sight of the bigger picture. By embracing sympathia, we can broaden our perspective and appreciate the diverse and interconnected nature of our relationship. Imagine you're at a social gathering and you're fixated on getting the attention of one specific person. This narrow focus can cause you to miss out on meaningful interactions with others and prevent you from fully enjoying the experience. By adopting a Stoic mindset and embracing sympathia, you can approach the gathering with an open and inclusive attitude, appreciating the value of all your interactions and connections. In conclusion, the Stoic Guide to Why You Should Not Chase Love offers a profound and transformative perspective on relationships. By focusing on self-sufficiency, emotional resilience, the dichotomy of control, tranquility, amor fati, self-love, and sympathia, we can cultivate healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Remember that true happiness comes from within, and that by living a virtuous and balanced life, we can attract authentic and meaningful connections. If you found this discussion insightful, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking the video, and hitting the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. We'd also love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so feel free to share them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep living with wisdom and serenity.